much. All right, time now for this hour's car review. Your old pal Don Armstrong had a chance to drive the 2026 GMC Sierra. Now, this is not just any old Sierra. This is the full-size EV Denali Max range, and it comes in these trim levels: Elevation, standard range; Denali, standard range; Denali extended range; AT4 extended range; AT4 max range, and Denali max range.
Man,
You're going to have a big battery just for the name.
I need a drink.
And I'll tell you this, it shows on the dash anyway, that once it's got a full charge, it'll do 500 miles. Seats, well, gosh, it depends on how you've got it loaded up, but this particular one here seats 5. Okay. Exterior changes. It was all new in 2024. Sharp-looking body style reminds of the old Avalanche in some sort of way, if you look at it from the side. Attractive, unique grille with a solid panel in place of the open grille, like most trucks and SUVs have. Big open wheel wells with side marker lights embedded at the top of you can see them up there at the top of the wheel well trim. Okay. Short box is attractive. I really do like the short box. What could use improvement? That plasticky rear bumper. I think I'd take that off and put me a big chrome one up there from 1968. Well, you could do a roll pan. Interior highlights. Each trim gets its own unique upholstery. Huge vertical mounted center screen there with a phone charger directly below it. Steering wheel controls are easy to understand and use. As far as the side steps, they're folding, and they are handy, I will tell you that. As far as room, it's got a frunk up in the front there. It's small, but handy. The back seat folds up. What I liked about it, overall layout, extremely attractive. What could use improvement? Infotainment system does not have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and the instrument cluster is a little bit too small for me and my blind eyes. No shade for the sunroof. And I put on there, in Texas?
Yeah.
No, it's got one of those auto dimming kind of roofs on it, which is cool, but man, it's going to be 100 degrees here before too long. You do the math.
Yeah.
Engine, dual motor, 760 horsepower, torque 785 pound-feet. Four-wheel drive is standard. Tow rating, 10,200 pounds. Haul rating, 1,500 pounds in the bed. It gets a 478-mile range when I got it. It's 500 is what the folks at GM say. I got 2.0 miles per kilowatt hour. If you want to do the math on that, be my guest, because I can't. We can call Katie. She'll do it for us. It gets 385 miles per charge, according to the computer on the thing. Okay. What I liked about it, the range. So you don't have to stop every 10 minutes to get it recharged. What could use improvement? No, more of it. Just keep it coming. What I liked about it, independent rear suspension when it comes to ride and handling. What could use improvement? It feels heavy, because it is. 8,867 pounds is what it weighs. Wow. That's over 4 tons, folks.
Yeah.
Rear axle steering, which you did a feature on last week, that is available, so you can get that as well, because it is big, and trying to get it into grocery store parking lot space is challenging, to say the least. Okay, so here's the pricing. Base trim price, $98,600. Price is tested, $103,715. Base model price, that's the cheapo version, starts at $62,400.
That's the cheap EV price?
That's the cheap EV price.
Darn.
Competitors to the vehicle in base size and price. The F-150 Lightning starts at $49,780 for the 25 model, because they stopped building it. Tesla Cybertruck starts at $71,985. You always wondered how much that cost? Yeah, $71,985. Rivian R1T, $70,990. All of those are trucks. Wow. Next week, going to review the Subaru Outback. We've had them before, but they've changed it up. So they gave me another one, a new one, and we hope that you'll join us.
I
for
have
that.
questions about your review. You
Yes,
said
okay.
it lights up 500 miles when you got a full charge. Didn't they have some things with Volkswagen about messing with the CAFE standards and wrong mileage ratings? So how you said there's a formula calculation to do that.
Well,
so I'm interested.
and I will tell everybody this, if you're not driven an EV or not familiar with them, that what they say it'll do, okay, it'll do that, turn the air conditioning off, turn all the accessories off, and feather the throttle, and then put it on cruise control at about 40 miles an hour. And then you'll be able to get close to the mileage that they state. Now, I've was privileged to find out about how they calculate mileage, and they do it on a test track, and they do it down at the bottom of the test track. Mars, you were there to witness it yourself. They were doing it up there at Chrysler when we went to that event up there, and that's what they do. They hit the cruise control button and round and round. Can you imagine having that
Well,
job?
if you do that on the road and you hit the cruise control button, as soon as you get all those calculations set up and done, you got to stop for the stop sign.
Well, there's that. But I think we're talking about freeway
Highway,
driving.
Yeah.
I have more, but we're running out of time.
Okay. Well, that's it. I mean, it was a great vehicle, and if you're into electrics and you're into trucks, this is something that you definitely want to look into because it's pretty darn nice. Because the GMC is a step above the Chevrolet, and I would imagine that they both come down the same assembly line up in Arlington.
It looks like it's an off-road visual of the
This
vehicle.
particular
It
one
does
is.
look like it, but it's not.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Manly look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It could very well be a good off-roader. I haven't done any tests like that, but it's something to check out if you're into it. Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, send us an email. The address is info@inwheeltime.com. We'll be right back.